Have you ever felt like your world was crumbling around you? Like you've hit rock bottom and there's no way up? I know that feeling all too well. A few years ago, I lost someone incredibly close to me, and in the blink of an eye, everything I had built, my business, my confidence, my future, it all seemed to shatter. The grief was a heavy blanket, and for a long time, just getting out of bed felt like a monumental achievement. The business I had poured my heart and soul into was faltering because, honestly, I had nothing left to give. But this isn't a story about staying down. It's a story about finding that tiny spark in the darkest of moments. I remember one morning, looking at my reflection and barely recognizing the person staring back. I knew I had a choice: let this grief define me, or use it to redefine myself. It was the hardest decision I ever had to make. Slowly, step by step, I started to piece my life back together. It wasn't a straight line. There were days I fell back into despair, days I wanted to quit. But for every step back, I forced myself to take 2 steps forward. I started with small things: a short walk outside, a 5-minute meditation, reaching out to one client. Each small win was a brick, and slowly, I began to rebuild the foundation of my life and my business. I learned that vulnerability wasn't a weakness, but a superpower. I shared my story, and what I found was a community of people who understood, who had their own battles. My business transformed. It was no longer just about transactions. It became about connection, resilience, and shared human experience. Today, my life and business are more successful and fulfilling than I ever could have imagined before my loss. I discovered a strength I never knew I had. My journey from grief to greatness taught me that our deepest wounds can become the source of our greatest power. If you're going through your own dark time, please know you are not alone. And there is a path forward. The journey is yours to create. Thanks for listening to my story. If it resonated with you, I'd love for you to subscribe and join our community. See you in the next video.